Alright guys, got another little project I'm going to start today. I don't know if I'll finish today, but we'll get as far as we can. So, like I said, I want to do a shelf in here. Of doing it right here to here. So I can do like all my charging. Again, I got this little thingy where it has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 regular USB, a 3.0, and 2 Type C's. So that I can shove it all in the closet, you know, not take up decoration space. So I got this board that I'm gonna need to cut down, but basically, luckily we got this right here to, I don't need any mounting in the back. We'll need to do some kind of mounting on this side. But I'm just gonna cut it down to, this is like 10 inches or something. And we'll have it go out and curve down to here. No idea how we're gonna do the curve, but that's for like in 10 minutes. So basically I'm just gonna cut down the length that I need, which is 54 inches long. So we are gonna cut here 54. This is actually gonna be used for above this. I'm gonna do a little shelf as well. So we're gonna cut 54, make sure it works, and then we're gonna come in, take 10 inches off, and then we're just kind of freehand go along, and then we'll have to mark at some point to kind of start cutting in this way. You'll have to sand and stuff to make it look pretty. But I got this board just because I have it in the reptile room already, and I like how it looks when it's stained dark. And so we're gonna do a dark stain, kind of like the desk we have it in the bike desk in there. It'll be like the same color as that. This board, I like it for that. So I'm gonna cut this down real quick. We'll go test fit it, and then we will come back and figure out how to curve cut it. Okay, so first part's done. It fits. Fits. Which I have a jigsaw, no idea where it is, so that is not the corner that I wanted, but it is a corner. The second part that I was wanting to do with this is use some piping. So that side has that little ledge we don't need, you know, we'll put like a little screw or nail back there to hold it. But this front side, I kind of wanted to do some piping. So I don't know how to explain. So like it would be through it, holding it up. But also this top would be for like, I have 2 sets of headphones that I have to charge, so you could rest those on there. But then also on the back side I want some, doing the same thing, but I want another shelf on top. So the extra piece of wood we have would sit on top of these, creating like another little shelf for more storage. And I didn't even think about it, but we have another shelf that we could put here. So I could somehow extend these up, or maybe just do like a 2-tier, maybe just cut it, do a 2-tier right here. But we do have extra pieces we can do. So now I just have to figure out what pieces I want to use, how I want to do it. Like, do I want to actually just cut a hole, do that through the hole, or do I want to do where I just have the ending on top and bottom, and that's what holds it. So as he's trying to come in here, so I'm gonna go look at that right now, see what I want to do, because it would be easier just do like the bottom, have it come up into nothing, and have it come up and like holding. So I'm gonna go think about that, test some stuff, see how it goes, find where our stud is. So yeah, so I'll be back in a second. All right, so it is actually floating on its own now. I went ahead and just did one little thing right here to hold it up, and we will just continue this up through here and up to this wall. And I think, I don't know, I put this one on here because I'm thinking about going like down and this way or something, like over here just to hang stuff on. I don't know, I thought if I went with that one I at least have a like a moving on point. But yeah, it's just sitting right on there. It's sitting back there. Haven't secured it because we need to come in here and sand all this stuff, sand that down, drill a few holes in it for all the wires that we're gonna be running. But yeah, it's actually floating on its own. And also they staining it. Kind of got to figure out where I want everything to fit. Like I originally just wanted to like put that little thing here and like run everything out. So I don't know where this plugs in. So my original idea was to kind of do it like this, or even like mount it on the wall right here and have everything kind of running out. I don't know, because I can mount it anywhere I want. But I think I still like it right here. Or just like mounting it on the wall right here or something. I don't know. It's another thing to figure out. The first step's done, it's floating. We'll need to cut a little hole for the power cord to come through, which, grab it. So I have a little power strip right here. So it makes sense to do it on this side, but we need a hole big enough for that to fit through, and that should be it for the first part. Because really we use this for these. I use it for like all our power banks, which I mean they easily fit like that. I obviously use it for this camera. My actual big camera, I can't use it for it. Use it for my two headphones, which like I said, I'm gonna make a headphone mount for it. Every once in a while I'll put my phone down on it. And any other cameras, but I only have really this one that I use all the time now. But like, which this one needs to be charged right now. So like I said, like if we like mounted it up here, it would kind of get all the clutter out of the way. Because really, unless I'm behind, these are all powered like separately. So like if the far one's powered, I don't know how to say that right. Usually there's two working at once, and there's one charging. Which would be kind of fun to do it over here. Like, cause I am gonna do that shelf on this side for sure. Which I guess I can set this down on this now. What are you guys looking at? Okay. So I am gonna do that shelf over there. So if you can use your imagination, there will be like a shelf right here. So it'll be a shelf like right here. Maybe two if we have enough room for two. You know, maybe I do it. Maybe I do it a little bit shorter, like maybe here. Put the shelf right here, and then do another shelf up here. I don't know. But it'll be kind of cool to have it like on the second shelf or on the lower shelf. Because really this isn't very heavy, I can just like use a sticky thing, put it on the wall. Just Just more and more to think about. Which it works on this wall better than this wall, just so I don't have to use an extension cord. Let's drill a hole over here. Actually, I don't know if I did over here, I wouldn't even need a hole. I just run it through this thing. So it actually works out even better. We just have to figure out where we want the actual shelf part to be. Because most likely we will do... I don't know if I brought them all in here or not. Most likely for this shelf, we would just, since it's pretty secure over here, we would probably just do one of these things where we just drill this onto the top, have these coming out to some kind of ending. I don't know if I have any more endings around. Just not a very big shelf, just a little shelf. You know, this is more than enough to hold whatever I'm going to put on there. But have shelf right there. Which, you know, I could even do the thing off this. I could use one of these to do like a hanging piece for the headphones. So that might all work pretty well. I'm trying to figure out, I don't know if you guys can see. If I did that like right in the middle, I think I actually like that. So we'll do some kind of contraption where this is standing here, this comes up. Maybe do like a down and back, like a little bit shorter, or do a down and out and kind of this way. So it would go down to another curve into the wall, just to make it kind of like artsier. And you can hang a headphone here and a headphone here. I think I like that. I think we'll do that. And then this side I'll just have a plain one holding the shelf. So yeah, I think we figured out what we're gonna do. I don't have all the piping that I need. I will look and see what I have, but I know I'm gonna have to go get more. But I wanted to get this shelf part done first, just so we have that. So I'll go sand it. I don't think I have more stain left. Another thing. So most likely I'm gonna do it this color. This nice dark brown, which will look the same as this too, because it's the same kind of board. So I will sand it, get all these corners looking nice, kind of like this. You know, that like nice, like rounded. So stain, sand, stain. I don't think I need any holes drilled in it. And then need more of this. I'm still thinking about putting one over here too, just to make sure this is secure. Still going up and over, just so you know it can't come up and down easily, which actually can't. So I'm gonna charge this camera and go sand. All right, so I did the sanding. I had the stain that I was wanting, and so I went ahead, threw a layer of stain on there, which I was gonna go super dark like the other thing, but I honestly, this light color is really looking good. We'll see when it dries, see if anything happens. But yeah, like I rounded all this stuff, so round, all the corners are round, top, bottom. There's a couple of cuts right here that I was gonna fix, but honestly it kind of looks good, just like the imperfection little marks. I think that'll look good once it's done drying and everything. Get out some of that extra stuff. This corner's rounded, kind of mess that up, but you know, I messed it up anyway. All rounded, all rounded. Everything you're gonna see is stained. So I think it looks really good. We'll see what it looks like when it's done and actually in the closet. But I'm liking it right now. I can't tell if I want to throw another layer of stain on there or not. Just to kind of darken it up. But I think that color's really pretty. So I think we're gonna stay with it. And it's also kind of in the Oklahoma shape. That's a little too long, but you know, it works. So once this is done drying, I don't know how long it takes for this stuff to dry. I'll leave it an hour or two and we'll come back. Actually, we'll throw it in the closet and come back. So, hour or so, be back, throw it in the closet. All right, I don't know where I last left off on this, but we are starting here because it's been a little bit. So this is up, supported by itself. Just that and the back wall. What we are gonna do is we're gonna use that to make a shelf right here. And then we're gonna use this piece to do the opposite of this one and go down and do another shelf down there and also support this as well. So all I really need to do with this and that is screw it into the wall, screw it here, screw those down, which will also screw this down to the board that's sitting on back here. And I luckily have the extra pieces from this. One will go perfectly here and one will go perfectly here. Oh, perfectly, I gotta cut a little bit off. But it works out. So then, hopefully when we're done, we'll have this nice platform. We'll have a shelf right here and a shelf right there. I'm gonna have to figure something out for like headphones and stuff, because I do have little pieces. I have bought the wrong size, which that's why that's not a different size. I've bought the wrong size tubing and these so many times. So for the headphones and like holding for charging, I might just do like this. Like obviously it'd be this in one of those, but just something sticking out. And then like put like an end on it. Maybe just like a cap. This is just for show right this second. If I can screw it on. So it'd literally be something like that. Now, I have decided I want to put this up on the wall. Just because I think it'll bring this out of the way. Let me not knock this over. It'll bring it out of the way and look nice. So probably somewhere right there where you can still see it when you first walk in, because that does show you if it's charging, how much it's charging, blah blah blah. But it does have like a little wall mount. It does have like a little wall mount you can put on here when you sticky stuff on it. But we'll do this. Then we'll probably eventually make something for all like these power banks to sit in. But then I have to decide, it's gonna be sitting here, so then do I make the headphone thing here so it's closer, or do I do it out here so it's more aesthetic? Don't know. But basically we can get the top one done, not today because the probably drying of the stain will take overnight, but we can cut and stain both the boards so they're ready to go, because I do need to go get more ends for that one because I got the wrong size again. I might just get a big tube for the bottom as well, just because it looks bigger. It's not gonna do any more strength because I'm not gonna sit on this or anything. I didn't do this for a while because I lost my my stud finder. I just had to do like the old knock on the wall for that one. Then I finally found it when I was cleaning the garage, but I don't know where I put it again. So I'm gonna go find that, find the stud, get that one as close to the edge as I can, and then stain some wood. Which I enjoy this color. It's like it's a little bit lighter than this one. So this one's like a little bit darker, did a little bit more layers on it. But I don't remember, I did one or two, and I like this kind of lighter look. Cause like I could match that and do it darker, but I kind of like this light look. Looks good. So I'll try to match it as close as I can, since it won't be the same temperature, same time, humidity, whatever. I've learned that really makes a difference in staining stuff, even if it's the same wood. Yeah. So let's go stain some wood. Alright, so we actually got it done tonight, which is great. Looking like that. Not too bad. Nothing screwed in yet. I just set it up here. When I was doing it, I was worried I was gonna get the grain going the wrong way, but actually the right way. So we're all good. I think, let's see how it looks on camera. It's about the same color. Can't tell. The bottom's a little bit darker and it's in the shadows. But yeah, so got one shelf done. Not looking too shabby. And I know it doesn't match this very well. I really like this when I got it, but then I like this idea once I figured that out. So we'll figure out what happens to that. Maybe it moves to our closet and we'll use it, say something there, and then I'll just complete the whole closet out of this. But I don't know. One thing I do need to figure out, it doesn't look too bad, but I don't know if I like those back there. Because I may just, if I can get two studs close enough, I may just put them like this one on both sides, because that looks a little bit better. And then I can still fit that thing between, and maybe that could be the headphone thing. But again, I have to make sure there's two studs close enough or far enough away, whichever. Because that, if I can get one on that side, this is 17, so there should be another one right on the edge over there. So I should, or no, sorry, it's 22 inches. Oh no. But this is 17 this way. So there should be a stud somewhere right here. I need to find that still. Because really I could just like leave it like this. It's a little wobbly. I had it good, then I moved it. I moved something. Something's off. I don't know what's off. But I'm going to go find my stud finder, and then we're going to go find the studs and see what can happen. Because if anything, I can just leave that back there and it's fine. It's not going anywhere. But I will be back in a second. Alright, so I got some more stuff. I went ahead and got matching to this big pipe, so it'll match going up and down. And then I got some little pipes to mess around with, and a new stud finder, because my stud finder does not work anymore for whatever reason. Because I was trying to measure it out yesterday, but this is not an equal to 16, so I don't know how they did it. But we're just gonna do an opposite of what's up here on top, on the bottom, and it'll be good to go. Which we won't have this bottom one stained, but we can probably cut it and set it in here and see how it looks. Why is this So match on the top, go underneath just like that one. Now we're just gonna look for. Now we got to figure out how we're gonna do the back of it. Because I said I might do this, but this is too long. I thought about doing that. But I'm gonna show you. I'll show you the stuff that I got to play around with. So, the easiest, as long as I can find studs back there that fit good, I thought this would be pretty easy. We take this, a little thing, screw that in, screw this in, you know, you could either just do it this way or even do this. And that way you could have something to screw it into just to make sure it's secure at least one place. So I could do this and just put it here. Have it sitting it right there. I could do it like the longer version of it, just to make it aesthetically pleasing maybe, I don't know. Actually, this is probably smarter to do. Here we do this. Maybe if I can screw this in. Where it's like this. So then you kind of get more of a view of it. So it'd be like that. I get. I do have two of these that I could do. Gonna put this on here. Which I think I do kind of like that, where it sticks down a little bit, just to give it a little bit of look. Let's see. I think somebody's at the door. It's just me in the closet. So then, I don't know if you guys can see it or not, but then it'd kind of be like that. So let's get the stud finder out and see if there's even a stud around here. Well, maybe we aren't, because I need a 9-volt. I don't have any 9-volts. I could borrow one out of something. I think I've taken out the smoke alarm. It would start beeping. I don't know. But yeah, no 9-volts. So I guess we're stopping here again until I get a 9-volt. I thought it would come with one, honestly. I guess it probably said on the package doesn't come with 9-volt. Well, I guess at least we can cut that board, stain it, have it ready for whenever we either have one or borrow one. So I'll try to remember to run to the store and grab one tomorrow after the gym. But here, I wonder if I can show you this thing where it looks a little bit better. Okay, so it's gonna be here and here. I don't know. So then it'll be coming out where it looks like it just continues through and around. And then it'll be holding that shelf right there. So simple, but kind of can't do it because I don't know if all right, new day, new problems. So we did get the top part done. So with these like offsetting ones to hold up the back of it, did this one like I said I was gonna do, and then hung that up and it works out great. I'm gonna move that cord over so it won't be as like noticeable. The top shelf's done, matches bottom shelf, so it is coming together a little bit. Only problem is there's no stud right here. I think it's like right here or like right here somewhere. It's like a weird like in between. So my idea of doing this down that way is not going to work. This one's just sitting there. I just anchored it with like a little drywall anchor, so this isn't going to be doing much. I will eventually do one of these somewhere in the back over here. I just do like a really long, like kind of like that one up there, but the long would be this way and the short would be this way, just to help support it. Just figure out something eventually. But I'm gonna do this for the bottom shelf. If I can get this up here. So the stud's kind of like right here. So it's gonna come out and then extend to that wall. I guess I need to figure out where that. Yeah. So then I just need to get pieces to get it to that wall. And then the bottom shelf will just sit on top of this. The other piece I have is really long and skinny, which will be fine for here. I have thought about still doing the kind of like I wanted where you go this way and up, and just doing it the same. So go this way, go up, but then let's go back. Just so it's kind of hanging. But I don't know yet. But we've at least got this part done. So it's at least looking good. I might clean this off and show it again. So we'll be back in a second after I clean it. Okay. So no, I said I was going to clean it, but there's going to be a lot of stuff up there. Just trying to put stuff up there, see if it would all fit. Just to get stuff out of the floor up here, storage. Those are just like little gift boxes for alcohol. I don't know if I wanted to keep them for something. I don't know. They weren't hurting anything, so I just put them right here. But yeah, so that shelf is working. 2 of those boxes are actually pretty heavy, so it's functional. It's working. It's not falling off. Eventually I'll make that look nicer. I had it looking nice, and I just decided to shove them all up there to see if it would work. Because I'll probably put another one up here next to that, just declutter it. But looks good so far. Actually looking like a closet-ish, kind of. I still have all that but I still need that shelf down there, so. Also might do another skinny shelf right here. Same width as this. I don't know what this is. Like 10 inches maybe? So now like another 10-inch down there, holding like books and stuff. But yeah, I still have those too that I can probably put up in here. But yeah, coming together. So got a new charging station that looks good, so I can walk in here and see if it's done charging or not. This one is. So speaking of charging things, camera died on me. Don't know where it died at. So it's another day. Gotta charge it up. I have done a couple things. So I had these laying around, and so might as well use them. I put these here because I thought it might be cool to kind of do like eventually do like a false wall. So just do this wood again and drill holes for all the cords coming through. Like drill like a little hole so that pokes out and all that. I don't know. Something else to think about. But since that's not going to work right now.
Let me get you out. Alright, boys. We all stuff.
So since that's not working or gonna work anymore and I can't get to the store for like another 2 weeks, this is where it's gonna stop. I thought about doing some stuff up here, like the background, just because I have like albums and stuff laying around. So doing like a background like that on all of this stuff. Put that sound foam here. Just throwing stuff places, see how it looks. But I think we're gonna end this project here, just because it's gonna take me even longer. It's been so long since I even started this video. So then we're gonna end it here. Let me know what I should do down here. Those couple ideas that I said. I also thought about doing like little storage bins. Since this is like my tech closet, I have a lot of cords and stuff laying around. I thought a bunch of bins would help, where I could like have charging cords for iPhones. I have charging cords for whatever. I have RGB, Ethernet. Thought about storage bins for that. Figure out a way to do it with this wood and all that would be nice. But yeah, so closet's coming together. Got one big shelf. Don't know what's gonna lay here yet. Got my shelf for some boxes. Got charging everything. I'm just charging those for now. I had the camera charging. Again, I'll probably do something for headphones, just so I can hang them on there and charge them at the same time. Slowly cleaning all this out if you know it's like a little bit cleaner. Because there is going to be something new coming for this wall. So the bike stuff will be gone. So I'll get all this out of here. I need to put the bike somewhere else, but I don't know where yet. But there's something new coming. Hopefully soon. Look, that thing finally is fully charged. If you can, oh, yep, oh, yep. So there'll be a video coming for that soon. Hopefully, I have one of the 3 things that I need. I know one's coming this weekend, and then another one's coming this week. So maybe by next week I'll have that one up. Yeah. So let me know what I should do down here shelf-wise. If I should match this, like long, skinny, and big, or I should do something, I don't know. We will figure it out. But until then, see you guys next time.